Oh, I'm wearing green. Oh, God. Ah, ah. Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis' Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and on today's Film Friday, we are going to review none other than Marvel's The Eternals. Now, I'm not just going to stand here and start talking about, like, this person, and this person, and this person, and this person, and this person who are in this film. However, I will state some of the bigger names that are in this are Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Kit Harington, Richard Madsen. They're I would say, the biggest names that are in this. And then we get some really talented people as well who are in this film, joining this cast of wonderful people. So if you're interested to hear any of my opinions on this film, then keep on watching. We have 10 Eternals, okay? If you have no idea what this is about, there's 10 characters who are known as the Eternals. They were created by Celestials in order to hunt down deviants on Earth in order to protect human life. We later find out that there's another ulterior motive behind all of this, put forth by the Celestials. However, that being said, I'm not going to dive into a whole lot of the plot because this is just my review. It's not a movie breakdown. So like I said, this is one of Marvel's newest projects within the Phase 4, the first film being Black Widow, followed by Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and now we have Eternals. This is not including the TV shows, although they are also part of Phase 4, being WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, and now, as of next week, the Hawkeye TV series. So Eternals was directed by Chloe Zhao, and it was written by both Ryan and Cass Furpo. The cast consists of 10 different individuals, 4 of which are, I would say, the higher grossing names that were to bring in the attention of fans and newer moviegoers' attention in order to go and see the film. Like I said, Richard Madden, he plays a character called Icarus. Angelina Jolie plays a character called Thena. Kit Harington, who plays a character called Dane Whitman. Salma Hayek plays a character called Ajak. And then we have the other characters as well, such as Gemma Chan, who plays Cersei. Kumail Nanjiani, and he plays a character named Kingo. Leah McHugh, who plays Sprite. Brian Tyree Henry, who plays Fastos. Lauren Ridloff, who plays Makari. Barry Keoghan, I hope I said that correctly, who plays a character called Druig. Don Lee, who plays Gilgamesh. There's even Bill Skarsgård in this film, who plays a character called Crow. So what I will say about this film is it is very visually, aesthetically pleasing. The acting is done really well. There could have been some improvements on some parts, but with the plot that they are given and the dialogue that they are given, they do work with what they have. There are some characters in this that I wish showed a little more character growth and progression throughout the film, because it seems like either they never progressed at all or they progressed so quickly that you're like, how did you get from point A to point B like that? The costume design, absolutely fantastic. I have never wanted more of a superhero suit than I do in this film. Icarus' suit looks amazing. Druig's suit, amazing. Even Makari's suit looked really cool. But that being said, there was a lot of work that could have been done for this film. The visual effects were great, but story-wise, plot-wise, there was not a whole lot going for it. They tried to cram in, I think, too much, and it 100% suffered from like the Spider-Man 3's Amazing Spider-Man 2 kind of muddled plot where they had too many characters that they couldn't have fleshed out. What should have happened, and I've seen other people say this too, I do agree with them, they should have focused on maybe telling us that, okay, there's 10 Eternals, but have it as a kind of a smaller threat than the threat that is in the film. And have it only focus on maybe 4, maximum 5, but I would say 4 characters to really flesh out those characters. And then create a second Eternals film where a new one comes in and then you can flesh out that new character while upgrading what we already know about the four we've already learned about. Because in this, because you have so many characters, 10 Eternals that we're focusing on, we don't get the full story. We're jumping around to the past, to the present, and constantly back and forth to see kind of what has happened in past events that has led them to where they are now and what they're currently doing. And while that's an interesting way to tell a story, it doesn't always work. Like in this one, it doesn't work. And you end up losing the audience slightly when you tell a story like that. So that was my main problem. And on top of that, characters that I really wanted to see a lot of, I came into this film really wanting to see Angelina as Thena and really show what she can bring to the Marvel Universe. And she really was not in it that much. And I was extremely disappointed. I've come to grow to love Angelina Jolie's performances in a lot of things ever since the movie Wanted. When I watched that, I've loved her pretty much ever since. And she is a fantastic actress, but she doesn't get to show her true range. And Salma Hayek's character of Ajax, while she was in it a lot more, her performance was very underwhelming because she wasn't given enough screen time. And while she was the main character and the core and the heart of the group, she wasn't in it enough to actually portray that side of her character. And it was very unfortunate how they didn't elaborate and expand on these characters and even their backgrounds, where they're coming from and how they are the way that they are now. But like I said, on the flip side, the visual effects are great. The costume designs are great. The acting performances with what they had was fantastic. These are really talented actors, and I am excited to see what they're going to do in the future with these actors and how they're going to intertwine them into the future of the MCU. And then the end credit scene, there are two. So stay for the mid credits and then stay until the very, very end, because there are two credits. One is very much a lead up into another film, and the other one, while it is a lead up into another film, it is separate from the main story, kind of the main story. All I'll say is one follows one character that should have been in it a lot more, but wasn't, and the other follows a bunch of Eternals, and that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to give Eternals a B+. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't the best movie I've ever seen. Did I enjoy myself while watching it? Yes, I did. But like I said, it could have been done a whole lot better than what we got. So, if you enjoy my review, make sure you give that like button a hit. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video. Because if you don't, how else are you going to know when I post a video? You won't. So do it. I am now off to go and film another review, which will be up on Monday. But until then, bye, friendships.